After the market station, where I had the chance to take a break and buy the necessary supplies, I can continue my journey with Bourbon through the surface and the Dead City.
When we emerged into the ruins of Moscow, I felt both fear and sorrow. But after life underground, I also saw strange beauty in the dark skies and frozen landscape. So that's the Dead City, granted Bourbon. Welcome home, Artyom.
It is the first time that I am at the surface. Here the area is thick and poisonous, so it's absolutely necessary to wear the gas mask. In Dead City 1 and 2, you can complete the Ranger achievement. The description says that we have to find all the Ranger stasis at Dead City 1 and 2. Since we don't have a specific clarification on how to recognize the Ranger stasis from the rest ones, it becomes more difficult. My advice to you is to follow the same steps with me, collect golden bullets and supplies from dead bodies, trucks, hidden rooms and the ruins, and also leave no area unexplored. Everything I show you in my videos for Dead City 1 and 2 is what led me to the completion of Ranger achievement. I suggest to be very careful when you will pass through the door, cause you may trigger by accident the trap, and that pretty much means an instant death. There isn't a noticeable reason to start shooting this watcher, because first of all, it doesn't threaten you, and second, you will waste valuable ammunition for no reason. If you want, you can just approach the window to see 3 of them running through some stairs and get one step closer to the alternative ending. Bourbon did mention the stalkers. Unfortunately, the game doesn't give much information about them. The stalkers are basically suicidal metro citizens that risk their lives by going to the surface to collect supplies and pre-war equipment for either selling or for themselves. According to the novel, the stalkers were treated like gods from the metro citizens, and most of them have military background. The only thing that you should remember is that they have outposts in the surface where you can find useful supplies. The second mutant creature we see for the first time in the surface are the demons. They live only in the surface, so you won't meet them inside the metro tunnels. You should be very careful about these creatures, especially if you try to kill them. When fighting them, it's better to have a building close to you where you can find shelter, cause in their attacks they will land close to you and try to hit you. Killing them will take several shots. The best weapons are probably the Volt Driver and the automatic shotgun, but the most effective are the grenades if you time them perfectly. By the way, shooting this one will just make Bourbon angry and nothing dangerous will happen, probably because this is meant to be a small introduction to these creatures and nothing more. Remember to stay out of the water, cause it's full of radiation and dying is a matter of seconds. In the beginning area of the Dead City was the first time I saw a watcher that wasn't a direct threat for me. These creatures are the main habitant of the surface. They usually are gathered in small groups. When fighting them, they try to surround you, and that's what makes them very dangerous, I think. They usually are inside buildings or in open areas behind the cover of the ruins. It's not easy to kill them. As always, the head is the weak spot. A good chance to kill them is when they stand up on their 2 back legs and start howling. This doesn't mean that you should wait for this to happen, cause sometimes it never does. Usually I suggest to check the area for incoming watchers when you kill one, cause it might have managed to alert the others. Usually I just wait them for a short period of time in this floor, so that I don't have to shoot them while I turn around the stairs. Here we have for the first time the chance to see a Dark One in real time and not in a vision. They definitely look powerful. The stash that I'm certain will contribute to the completion of the Ranger achievement is the one inside this elevator. What led me to it were the white arrows painted both on the floor and the walls. The only way out is through this hall that will get you to the entrance of this building. Be aware that 2 watchers will await you there. Try to kill them fast so that they don't have time to alert one more. I have to go back to the place I was right before I entered the Ranger's task. In these 2 levels you will see me bypassing the gas mask filters, cause I already possess the maximum number of filters that I can carry. Inside this room you can find a duplet and some shotgun shells. Some ball bearings are hidden in this small opening. Shooting that watcher means that you will alert some others that are hiding in those ruins. You should know that if you have a TR or a revolver with a silencer, you may manage to pass unnoticed from the others. You can find some more ammo in a nearby corpse. The Dead City is probably the biggest level I have made video for, so I am going to split it in 2 parts. In my next video I will collect the rest of the golden bullets in this level, and I will lead you one step closer to the completion of the Ranger achievement. I hope you enjoyed your time. As always, thanks for watching, guys.